I have no idea at what point my family's gonna come home. And I'll need to stop filming, but I can film right now. So welcome to my floor again. And I have no idea what I want to film because I didn't realize I was gonna get time to film today. But anyway, I also have packages that I need to move out of my room. So enjoy the sounds of me unboxing. I think my last video, kind of talked about, like, I feel like I don't really have just a sense of direction in my life, and I feel like I'm just kind of like floating around and have like a couple interests, and I'm like ta-da, and now we move the package content. Anyway, last video I was just talking a ton about like purpose do I have, what do I kind of like, what do I accomplish with my life, what do I like, I don't know, just kind of stuff like that, where it's like I just don't kind of have that like sense of direction that other people do necessarily from what I've seen. Because like I have a lot of friends who are like, I definitely want to do this sort of career path, and I definitely want to like have this be kind of what my life looks like in the future. And like obviously no one needs that all figured out at the ripe old age of just started college, but it is like stressful to kind of feel like, what am I doing? Like I want to do something that matters, and I want to do something that helps other people, and I want to be able to be really interested in my work and feel like it's important. And anyway, so there are a lot of different factors kind of at play with that one. But anyway, time to break down boxes. Past like week or past like 2 weeks, I guess I've kind of just been like, I don't know, like going back to my roots or something, like, I don't know, just like really guarantee this is the most obnoxious noise, listening to me break down packages. This past week I've just been kind of like trying to find things that I like make me feel like me, because I feel like if you get yourself into an environment or like just dwell on this idea of like, oh, I don't have a purpose, I don't know what to do, and also if you're like surrounding yourself with the wrong people, it can just feel like you're getting yourself really trapped in like sort of a persona that you don't want to have. I'm gonna go run these outside. I'll be back. Success. Anyway, what I was trying to say in all of that is basically, if you get yourself into kind of a situation where it's like, I just don't know like what I want to do, who I want to be, kind of what my purpose is, it's just like exhausting because you're constantly chasing this like other persona of you that you've created and that like people expect you to inhabit. And so it's like, it's just really draining. And so what I've been trying to do these past couple weeks is just like get myself into environments, I guess, where I just feel like me. And I feel like I can just genuinely be like who I am, and I'm enjoying myself. And it like, the more I'm doing that, the more I'm kind of feeling like I don't need to just constantly strive for this other persona, if that makes sense. Let me give an example. So I, growing up, loved track and field, like absolutely loved it. The whole, like, I mean, ran track, watched the Olympics, like watched every single meet, like, I mean, loved track. But like my favorite part, of course, was running it and actually like being in the competitions and like racing and just like, I mean, it was so good. I have so many good memories from my days in track. Those days ended technically freshman year of high school, but like really ended in 6th grade because I had a season in 6th grade and then wasn't able to compete for a couple years. Came back freshman year, immediately got injured and like ran horrible times and was like just dreading it. And of course I was so out of shape at that point that like, I mean, it was not fun at all, like absolutely hated it. And so it like ruined that thing that I really loved. But then this summer, I'm like, what if I just kind of started trying to get back into it? Like, tried just running, just for fun. And so I've been trying to go on like little runs every once in a while, and it's amazing. Like, I think it's not just like the exercise component. I'm sure, like, oh wow, exercising makes you feel better. What an original idea. But like, that was such a key fundamental part of who I was for so long that when I kind of got rid of that in my life, it was like, I'm missing that. Like, I'm missing that part of me. And so, what I've been kind of trying to chase this summer is just what makes me me? What do I sit down and look at the photo albums and think about my memories? It's like, what is just prominent in my mind? And I'm finding that, like, it's not what I expect. It's not, I don't know, like, I feel like I say this all the time, but it's like, I have so few kind of like, oh my gosh, like such good memories from high school. Like, obviously there were good moments, and obviously I really enjoyed, like, especially senior years, all the fun things you're involved in, but like, I don't have that like constant, like, oh my gosh, this was just like the dumbest little thing, but it was so fun. And I just remember like racing my friends on the field in elementary school as we were like supposed to be actually doing stuff during track practice, or like going to the district finals and like doing really good in these events that I like just learned. And like, I mean, I could talk on and on and on about track forever, and it's like, I don't think I could do that with any sort of like career, anything that I'm like thinking about right now. It's like, I mean, I'm thinking about like astrobiology or physics or med or lab sciences. Like, there's so many that like, oh, that's kind of interesting, but like, I don't have that just emotional connection to it like I do these other aspects of my life. And I'm sure that as soon as I start to like get involved in the fields that I'm talking about, I'll be able to kind of make that like connection. Really feel like, okay, I am emotionally invested in this. I want to pursue this. But I think that for the time being, at least, I just need to like, again, quote unquote, go back to my roots and feel like I'm getting involved in stuff where I feel like I love it. Like, this is who I am as a person. And I don't need to kind of be fake or like put on like a persona to achieve this. And so yeah, I've been getting involved with a lot of running again, and might actually like compete in some track meets, which I think would be really fun. I'd also like to add, I'm not like suddenly good at track again. Like, I still am running really, really, really bad times compared to what I could do before. But it's more about the experience and not like, oh my God, I'm good at this. And I think that's another indicator that like this is something to stick with, is like, if you're good at something, you'll probably enjoy it. But if you can enjoy something when you're still bad at it, like, that's a good indicator that it's something you want to pursue. I've been doing a lot of track. I want to get a lot, like, I want to do so much dancing. Like, I want to do so many dance classes this summer, because it's a lot harder to kind of find that routine of like dance classes when you're off in a new place. And then just other stuff too, where it's like, I mean, when I was growing up, it was so like, there wasn't just a consistent theme of, oh, this one little, what am I trying to say? I was very, very creative. I still think I am, but like, I was very creative as a kid. And so any sort of art project I could find online, I was doing it. I was finding whatever I could to make it happen. Like, if it was like a cooking recipe, if it was painting, if it was beads, if it was straight, like just anything, like anything, I was trying to make it. And so there was this theme of like being creative and like creating something with my hands all the time. And like, I mean, again, it was one of those things where it's like, I could be really bad at it, and I still am really bad at it, but it's just so fun to feel like I am just enjoying this, and I'm feeling connected to all the previous versions of me that I feel like I haven't been connected to for so long. And so obviously it's not sustainable. And that's the other thing that I'm like running into, is it's like, at some point I will need to pick a career of some sort. And at some point I'll need to start kind of getting experiences for those careers for that career path. Like, I'll need to start like taking classes for that, or doing internships for that, or like just showing that I have kind of a specialty in that field. But I feel like, at least for the time being, because I'm finally starting to feel like me again, and finally starting to get some enjoyment out of life and feeling like, okay, I haven't fully just lost who I am. I feel like that's such a scary thing that happens with like anxiety, OCD, like just any mental health concern, is like you just kind of lose that feeling. Like people say like lose your spark, but like I mean seriously, it just feels like I don't know who I am. Like I don't feel connected to me. I don't feel like I'm getting enjoyment out of these things that like I should be enjoying. And so I feel like at least for the time being, I'm just gonna let myself kind of sit here and just be guided by my interests and by things that I really enjoyed growing up, that I had through my life. And I feel like it could push me in some sort of direction for a future career path. But also if it doesn't, just letting my nervous system chill out for a little bit might also be a good thing. Yeah, so that's kind of where I've been for a couple weeks now, and I think I am going to continue to pursue for a little bit. Yeah. Again, this is such an impromptu video. I knew I wanted to film again at some point. I was like, hey, I have like 15 minutes right now, so we'll go for it. But also, I'm like suffering the worst allergies right now, so if, like, I look dead, and I accept that, but give me some grace for that one. What was I gonna say? Oh, I saw this quote the other day. I think I mentioned it in like a short that I posted, but someone said like, if you don't know your purpose right now, just be the best version of yourself. Like make your mission becoming someone that you're very confident in, that you're very proud of, that you feel like you want to embody. I'm definitely paraphrasing there, so like don't search that up. You will not find the quote, but like it was in that general vibe vein sort of thing. Anyway, but it was just kind of saying like, first of all, acknowledging that like it is so valid to feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like I want to do something that's meaningful and helpful and serves a purpose to this world, but I don't know what that is yet. And you can get so caught up in this space of I'm just going to keep pursuing these random things that people appreciate me for, that I think would be really beneficial. But like, again, if you don't kind of have that emotional involvement and that spark in that, whatever the chosen thing is, it's just not sustainable. And so after acknowledging that, I feel like the quote does such a good job of just saying like, as you become a person that you're really happy with and satisfied to be and proud of, it'll kind of push you in the right direction. And I feel like if I could add anything to that quote, I feel like it'd be good to say like, it's not a race. It's not like okay, I have to become confident and then I've solved everything. As you pursue this version of you that just feels like I am wanted and I am safe and I enjoy the people in my life and I enjoy what I'm doing, it was impractical as it seems, like as you become this version of you that feels so happy and fulfilled, you then will start to feel comfortable branching out and discovering, here's what I want to do, here's what my purpose is, here's kind of who I want to be in the world. So with that, I have to go, but hopefully this at all made sense, and I should be back to posting, or I should post another situation soon. But anyway, that is all I have for you guys for now, so we'll see you later.